Daniel 4 verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the prophets, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men.
Earlier today I received a call from Minister Zweli Mkhize informing me that they had been informed by the National Institute of Communicable Diseases that South Africa had now recorded its first coronavirus infected person who had been traveling from Italy. So it's now been confirmed that we have a person within our country who has tested positive to coronavirus.
On the 31st of December 2019, during a crossover night in Joan Bible Church 4 Ways, aired on Facebook, the anointed servant of God, Minister Harry, gave a prophetic word concerning a strange sickness that he saw which will come in South Africa from another country. These were his exact words.
2020 is going to be one of the most hardest years for most of people. The enemy is trying to release a certain strange sickness that we need to pray as the body of Christ to stop it. And this strange sickness, it will come from some other country and gonna come from another country and try to enter into our country, and you will see on the news.
All right, let's get to that breaking news story then. Unfortunately, it is with regards to coronavirus, of course, then. And the breaking news this hour coming through from the Minister of Health, that's Dr. Zweli Mkhize. The statement does read, and reading this live then, of course, as it has just come in. This morning, the National Institute for Communicable Diseases confirmed that a suspected case of COVID-19 has tested positive. The patient is a 38-year-old male who traveled to Italy with his wife. They were part of a group of 10 people, and they arrived back in South Africa on March the 1st, 2020. The patient consulted a private general practitioner on March the 3rd with symptoms then of fever, headache, malaise, a sore throat, and a cough. The practice nurse took swabs and delivered it then to the lab. The patient has been self-isolating since March the 3rd. The couple also has 2 children. The Emergency Operating Center has identified the contacts by interviewing the patient and doctor. The tracer team has then been deployed to KwaZulu-Natal with epidemiologists and clinicians from NICD. The doctor has been self-isolated as well. The media briefing is to ensure that the public is immediately kept abreast. So a press briefing will be held later after the parliamentary debate this evening to shed more light on the issue. So confirming there that a 38-year-old man has indeed tested positive for coronavirus in South Africa, having traveled then, of course, from Italy with his wife and around 10 other people. He did arrive in South Africa on March the 1st, 2020. The patient has been self-isolating since March the 3rd, and the family does have 2 children. So that is the breaking news story this hour, and of course we'll get...
Note how the servant of God, Minister Harry, states that this sickness will come from another country and try to enter South Africa.
And this strange sickness, it will come from some other country and gonna come from another country, gonna come from another country, gonna come from another country and try to enter into our country, and you will see on the news.
Indeed, the Sovereign Lord never does anything until He reveals His plans to His servants the prophets. Disclaimer: it should be noted that the prophetic only speaks what it hears and confirms the decree of God, and sometimes goes against the will of the people. The prophet is simply a vessel, not the originator of the message.